Hey, Jen. Just opening the thing. And here we go. Damn, that's quick. Alright. Is this person here the whole time? No, that's someone new. Okay. New game plus. Ooh. Right, so this is where we leave off. The aftermath of the battle. Damn. Literally the moment I resumed, it was like, oh shoot, arrows everywhere. La da da. There's battle damage. Wow. Cool. Okay. So, hold up. Sorry. Trying to open up the the windows in my computer, so I can open up fuck, what's it called? You know, analytics and chat. Oh. My channel, view stream, analytics. Yeah. I should make a playlist for each stream like Dawn Trail and the other. I should. You're right. Alright, I have good connection. Oh shoot, I gotta turn on the AC once more, because that's paramount to try and keep my PlayStation cool, so it doesn't burn the USB for my headphones. Yes, good. Overall, yeah, God bless the design team for details. Alright, let's continue. You can hear me, right? See to the wounded, Mary. If they live, help them. If not, move on. So yeah, like I said, okay, so where we left off, I took the slash from Mary. I got a massive, like my first ever scar from this world, and I'm in the infirmary. Meanwhile, Mary is the one who's now seeing to the wounded because at least she can move. Whee! Fun, right? Yeah, I got my shit rocked. But damn, look at the damage. The design team knows what they're doing. What's done is done. The dead are dead. All I can do is feed the living and pray helps them to grow stronger. Oh yeah, the cook. Oh wow, it's still selling stuff? All my wares have gone up in smoke. Almost wish the fire had taken me too. I have nothing left. Ah, jeez. Do we youth? God damn it, Meffred. Weren't you the one telling us to use my head and stay alive? Meffred lies motionless, having breathed his last. Clenching in his fist is a small charm, which you take for safekeeping. He was already cold when I got to him. There was naught I could do. That charm must have been important. You'd best take it to Conrad. A small wooden charm Mefford clenched in his fist as he breathed his last. I'm sorry, what? Your name is Deafening Glare. Okay. This is the Barber. You'll find countless injured fighters here, either undergoing treatments or awaiting it. Tread softly should you go inside. Oof. Well, I will be on this bed right here. You're worried about your Stella, aren't you? It's too early to make any kind of prognosis, but she's alive, for now. If it wasn't for her, it'd be me lying there. I wish it was. Aww. Damn it, Alize, this is serious. You need rest. You seem ready to burst into tears. I'd fetch you a handkerchief, but... Pippin. It makes no sense. He brushed us aside as if we were nothing. Minago? Mefford? Where are you? Okay, straight up, do you think I could have taken Xenos? Back then? Ooh. Your bullets would have done nothing to his armor? And you trying to get up in a fist fight with him back then? He blocked you the same he blocked he blocked Lise. Although if anything, you'd actually make his arms move. You'd make his arms move and he'd take you seriously. Maybe even tell you, like, if you had, like, I don't know what kind of weapon you'd use. Oh no, I know. Your like jagged-edged swords. The ones you use in Aztec culture. I forgot what they were called. But yeah, if I'm kidding you not. He'd probably, yeah. Macautli. I'm sorry, I'm butchering the name, but yes, the Macau. He would have probably broken that. Literally broken those. And if you brought out, what was it, the Afro Samurai sword, he would have probably beaten your ass and taken it himself. I kid you not. This is... He's dead, isn't he? Mefford was a warrior. Not a warrior. But for him, it would have been full Black Death and soul magic. I mean, I guess. But in a way, he was much more powerful than your soul magic could probably try and do. I kid you not. Xenos now, like in this time, in the past, yeah, he was no joke. I kid you not. Like he could actually fight a primal without issue by himself, whereas, well, yes, Mary required a team, but if she tried hard enough, she could actually do it around this time by herself. But Xenos could straight up solo a primal. I'm pretty sure you'd struggle. And you can say all you want about Black Death, but that's like a state of mind. You trying to go straight full into like a mentality and brutality, but that doesn't you haven't exactly told me it, like, increases your strength. Even if it did, he'd still push you back, and I guess if you gave him enough reason, he'd kill you on the spot. Because again, you saw him. You saw what he did. He was holding back. Meanwhile, we barely did a dent to even his armor. Method was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. He once had an Imperial patrol chase him nigh on 20 miles so that his wounded would have time to escape. Oh damn. Yeah, and not only that, but you forget, if you had started out the same way I did, you wouldn't scar him. You'd actually destroy a piece of his armor. You destroy a good, very big chunk of his armor, leaving him exposed, and that would actually incur him to deal a fatal blow. Not only that, but remember, ethereal damage. I barely, if it wasn't for like me reacting instinctively, no, like me reacting instinctively with the amount of power I had, not holding back to try and defend Mary with my entire body, I would not be alive. I kid you not. Not only that, but the same way you had started, if you'd started the same way I had started, yeah, you'd be in my same position with Ether. If you were trying to fight him without Ether, oh, that's a whole different story. Because remember, Guardians cannot channel or manipulate Ether into their attacks, but their Magitech more than makes up for it. And their Magitech does a very good job of mimicking everything that a normal Eorzean can do. But for Xenos, ooh, his own skill and strength, his own personal raw skill and strength, mixed with the Magitech is enough to really deal damage. And yes, he gets far worse in Shadow, like in post Stormblood, Shadowbringers, he gets stronger. As you are now, okay, yeah, as you are now, you would be giving him one hell of a fight. Like this, like remember the final battle I had with him? He literally said, "The conflagration of our clash will sunder even the stars." Yeah, you'd have an amazing battle with him, ultimately win, but you'd definitely be walking out with probably a limb I'd have to regrow. I'd have to regrow on you. Maybe 2. Nothing new, yeah, but if anything, with the way that he with the way, like, his powers, as he was in that final battle, you would definitely be walking away with, yes, your arm or your leg could be regrown, but it would look heavily scarred, like as if it's darker in conclusion to the fact that, yes, it regrew, but not the same as it was before. Because, how do I say this? If you remember, I told you that he gained his own echo ability, but it was a heavily corrupted and monstrous version than Heidelin's Blessing of Light. And with that, he was able to deal a lot more damage than you would think. So your limbs would be regrown, but they'd not operate the same way that you'd want them to. Well, technically they would, but your skin would not look the same. His comrades loved him for it, of course, though that only made him worry more. Did you know that he sent his men in Quarry Mill away because he thought they were fighting for him and not the cause? Aye, well, he did. The only life he was willing to risk was his own, you see. But that's exactly the kind of man who should be leader. The kind of man who deserves to survive, not an old fool who's all used up. There's no logic to it, Master Kemp. There never is. Who stands, who falls. In the heat of battle, we can but do our best, as he did. Meffred will be sorely missed, aye. But because of his sacrifice, many now live who otherwise would not, and they need us, now more than ever. Aye. Aye, that they do. Forgive me, I had high hopes for him, is all. Meanwhile, I'm still knocked out, bereft of hearth and home. Our defeat was no near thing. It was total. The humiliation. We were powerless to withstand our enemy's assault. But we cannot afford to dwell on our failure. As Alphinaud said, it is those who survived whom we must think of now. Rauger's Reach is no longer safe. The Imperials may have withdrawn, but they could return at any time to finish what they began. We dare not remain here. Those who are not fit to make the journey to Castrum Orions will need to be taken by Chocobo carriage. Agreed? Good. I shall oversee preparations for the carriages. In the meantime, I would have you scour the infirmary for any supplies that might prove useful during the journey. And it's actually at this time that I do awaken, but I'm already heaving blood out my mouth like crazy while trying to stand up. Only for Elise to literally knock me the fuck out and make me sleep on the bed again. Because I wasn't listening to anyone. I'm so serious. And literally Mary gave me a strange look. What do you mean, hey, he's already... Never mind, he's unconscious. Yeah, basically. Forgive me, but it is imperative that I continue preparing medicines for the wounded. If you desire treatment, I must ask that you seek it elsewhere. Oh, I see. In that case, you are free to search the barber and take that which you require. I will not have our people dying en route. I would assist you, but this process demands my undivided attention. Well, it's a soul chemist, yeah. Here's to hope, and he's in a better place. Damn! The devs really lay it on thick when it comes to moments like these. And I love them for it, because it actually gives you everything nitty-gritty about war, the story, and how it's built, that leads up to the, well, to the conclusion that we all want. And it is beautiful. Flame Courier. Sir, Marshal Terrapin said you might have something for me? Well, ma'am, 12 be praised. It should put the driver's hearts at ease. Tell the Vice Marshal we await his orders. Yashola and the others are safely strapped in. Don't worry, I'll be by her side the entire time. Thank you, Crow. I'll walk alongside. They'll need protection in case the Garleans try anything. Hang on, you're injured too, aren't you? Shouldn't you be in one of the carriages? Mary just says not as badly as, well, our others, as Lixarius. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I thought she was talking to, Mary. Never mind. I'm not so frail that I can't make the trip on my own. Besides, there's still work to be done here. I'll see you at the wall when it's finished. As you wish. Then let us set forth at once. We shall move as quickly as our comrades' health allows. To Cashtam Orions. Bereft of hearth and home. Divide and conquer. What's up? You saved a good many of my men, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But the fact remains, our forces were decimated. No, it's not Pippin dating Tataru. It's not. It's Wedge that's dating Tataru. Yeah. In the current present timeline, it's Wedge dating Tataru. Like, present time. But in the past, no. He was still fumbling his feet. Well, not only that, but Tataru is busy in the Rising Stones. Wedge currently is with, Garland Ironworks. Figuring shit out. Okay. But the fact remains, our forces were decimated. In this state, we will not be mounting an assault on Castellum Velodina, or anywhere else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospects. First, we need to put our affairs here in order. Afterwards, I'll join you all at Castrum Orions. Bet we could set up Kyle and Pippin. Maybe. Understood. We will go and speak with General Aldine. I mean, either Kyle with Pippin, or Pippin... No, or, hear me out. Pippin with, Nanamo. The Sultana. Oh, look at that little baby! They're a baby! They're a baby! Oh, they're so cute! It's a player that's actually made it through Heavensward and Realm Reborn and post Realm Reborn. We're gonna go headlong into war. That I know for a fact you do. I know you do. Pippin has already departed with the wounded, has he? Good. We have completed our search of the Reach and the surrounding area. Yeah. As far as we can tell, Xenos and his men returned straightways to Specula Imperatoris. After quitting this place, it would seem he's lost interest in us. Which brings us to the most troubling question of all. Not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so. In war, you kill or capture your enemy. You don't leave in a fight another day. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away. But Xenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time nor the place to think on it. I will leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The rest will fall back to Castrum Orions. We can discuss our path forward there. Okay. Maybe in... Okay, that's how it would sound to you, but to me it would be more like... him with raucous laughter? No. Okay, no. Not him saying that, because... Ooh. This man speaks with intelligence. He's gruff sounding, but he's smarter than he looks. No, he definitely pat Pippin on the back so hard that he go flying. But he would also tell him that he's very proud of him. He didn't acknowledge the fact that he was able to get not only within the heart, but within to the hearts of not just the people, but also Sultana as well. Krau's with Y'shtola. She still hasn't woken up, but Krau says she's through the worst. Given the severity of her wound, we could have hoped for no more. Let us pray she makes a full recovery. And it's at this point they also mention me. And the thing is that with the way I took the hit from Mary, I should actually be dead. I'm so serious, because to them, they could actually see into my chest and see that even the heart was cut open, was like nearly cut down the middle. But it's regenerating. They're healing it to help the natural regeneration. They're confused on how it's happening and why. But they're just trying to keep me alive. Okay, buddy. Alright. Did you at least hear what I said? I saw it happen when that Skulls commander cut down Mefred. A single blow and that was it. How the... Yeah, that... that was what Alice said. Everyone else had a more colorful reaction. By colorful, I mean they all definitely had a reaction. I'm built different. Okay, buddy. Everything he fought for, all his hopes and dreams for the future, gone in an instant. And do you want to know the worst part? It wasn't a Garlean who did it. It was an Alamegan. God help me if I ever... No. Not now. Not while the general's waiting. Yes, technically I did.
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
I love voice acting.
Just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Master Kemp, please.
That's precisely what
hate them
Xenos
with
is.
every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
This is what Xenos technically does. Beats you so bad that makes you want to surrender. He leaves it up to you on whether you continue to walk toward death or retreat. That's his method of doing
You mean
things.
the skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Crania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors. But they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for?
Nargo?
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Oh, the woman I had a one-night stand with. Technically because of the fact she wanted to de-stress after being in her first major battle.
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. Gods help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
We take the fight to Doma.
Interesting. You are suggesting we kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Xenos to fight a war on two fronts?
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild, and when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there, and make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
It's at this time that I make my appearance, telling them I'm going with them. And not only that, but my armor was destroyed, so I'm having to get a new one. But they are able to see the new scar on me. Still a bit fleshy and still a bit bleeding, but it's been closed nonetheless. So, and trust me when I say they look a bit horrified at seeing what they think is a zombie.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
No, they didn't threaten to punch me out. But I did tell them, you cannot stop me because I want my payback on that bitch, Xenos. And I kid you not, I joined because I truly had no other direction. Because if anything, I kid you not, this place, Eorzea, had me in a chokehold for a connection. Because of the fact that I resonated with it so well, because again, I quite literally absorbed ether from everywhere. From the source and all 13 reflections. So it felt difficult to leave. So I stuck around. Not even trying to... Not only that, I kid you not, I didn't really have a goal of like what I'm doing here. And if anything, I'm gonna be honest, Xenos gave me a reason to actually try and fight harder and train. And legitimately work with the Scions. I kid you not when I say I was kind of aimless. From the moment I was unsealed, all the way to Stormblood, only for Xenos to be the one to give me purpose throughout this whole thing. Well, throughout Stormblood. And that was to see his ass laid out. It goes without saying, but the Scions alone have not the strength to topple a provincial government, here or anywhere else. And I am quite certain the same can be said of the Doman Liberation Front. Nevertheless, we can but go and assess the situation for ourselves and see what can be done. Lest you doubt what few we can accomplish, I would remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once journeyed to these lands to save Eorzea and her people from certain doom. Brave souls with an impossible task, and Eorzea lives on. If you don't remember, Alphinaud's grandfather is Louis Swad. May the fucking goat rest in peace. You still here? Our present mission may not be as monumental in scope, but it is no less important to the multitudes whom we would free from imperial oppression, whom we will free. Lies, damn lies, and pirates. Alright. Yeah. No, because it's like you didn't say anything about like my reason for myself gaining a reason to actually legitimately fight for real and take this place a bit more seriously. Whoopsie. Let's go back. Where men go as one, there is life, and where there is life, there is cause to hope. Our grandfather believed that, and so do I. Ooh, Alizé. Really? Spouting philosophy? Oh shit. Next thing you know, Dalamud is gonna yeah. And not only that, Dalamud is... Holy shit, next thing you know, Dalamud is gonna reform up high in the sky. But before we can forge ties with our friends in the Far East, we must first find a way to reach them. Lothar is not exactly over the river and through the woods. I am one step ahead of you, dear sister. Or rather, Tataru is. But before we discuss that, There's another issue I wish to address. Much as I would like it if we could all make this journey together, someone will need to remain to serve as liaison to the Alliance and the Resistance during this critical period. Moreover, as Y'shtola cannot be left unattended, then I should obviously remain. Very well. Issue addressed. You know, Alphino, it would have been quicker just to ask and markedly less patronizing. Yes, I suppose. Would you be willing to look after Y'shtola and provide support to Ehrenwald and the others? Yes, Alphino, I would. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Enjoy your trip, and don't you dare return with a gift. Oh, not dream of it. Right then, sister, Luxurious, Lise, gather your things. We are for Limsa Lomensa. I don't know why, but my nose is just crazy stuff. Alright. Oh man. Music roll vendor. That's new. What the? That is amazing. Conundrum. Return of the Hero. Kiss of Chaos. Machinations. Damnation. Skullduggery? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna buy each one. Oh, acquire the act. Oh, okay. Tataru should be here any moment with our ship's captain, so we're going by sea after all. Is Merlib lending us our pick of the Crimson Fleet? Not exactly. You are right in as much as we will be traveling by sea. Regrettably, it is simply not feasible for an airship to travel such a distance without impossibly large fuel reserves, to say nothing of the inevitability of running afoul of the Empire's aerial defenses. But then, it is equally infeasible to sail in a Eorzean Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice. Which leaves us with only one other option. Ah, speak of the devil. Sorry to keep you waiting. May I present to you Captain Carvalane of the Kraken's Arms. A pirate. Yep, knew it. The Kraken's Arms? Don't tell me you made a deal with pirates. Greetings and salutations, Scions. I take it from your comrade's tone that you no longer wish to proceed with our proposed arrangement? Not at all, Captain. Pray forgive my sister her outburst. She has ever been one to speak her mind. I, on the other hand, am the very soul of discussion. As many well-respected personages would attest, from the officers of the Admirable to the high houses of Ishgard. But where was I? Oh, yes, the Signs of the Seventh Dawn do indeed still wish to employ your services. However, it is important that you are aware of certain extenuating circumstances. Yeah, this is legit him being discreet. and intent on securing passage to the Far East, you came to us, knowing us to be the proud purveyor of said region's finest spices. Which you steal from God-fearing merchants out on the high seas. Alize. Yeah. Whatever privateer in the Kraken's arms may or may not engage in is strictly within the limits of the law, as set forth by our indefatigable keeper of the peace. More to the point, we are pragmatists. I see considerable risk in aiding your cause and negligible profit. Yo, deadass. Can she be any louder? Well, I for one think the captain has a point. The five seas can be extremely treacherous, and many a poor unfortunate soul has to come to grief out there on the waves. Why, when we were in Ishgard, I heard the tragical tale of how the heir to House Durandare vanished at sea. Even now, nearly 20 years later, the poor count remains convinced that his son still lives, and would pay a sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. Oh shit. He's a royal of Ishgard, but he became a pirate? Truly a tragedy for the ages, and a testament to the misfortunes that may befall us, should we act without due consideration. But so long as you are prepared to abide the capricious whims of fate, I'm willing to oblige you this once. That said, in light of the recent rebellion, I trust you understand that I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I could take you only as far as Kugane, in Hingashi. We will require time to procure sufficient provisions and make ready for departure. I humbly suggest you do the same. She knows every dirty little secret. Yo, deadass. The poor little boy had only seen 14 summers when he left Ishgard. Can you imagine what it must have felt like to finally be free to explore the world, unbeholden to all the stuffy traditions of the Holy See? Such a shame that he never returned home. Without him, the Count de Durandare must look elsewhere for a successor. The good Lord Genequinard is one step closer to being the next in line. Oh, blackmail, is it? This is a dangerous game the two of them are playing. What guarantees do we have that the Carvalane won't just throw us overboard? Oh yes, and if she tells you to do something, or agree to a deal, you damn well do it. Or she will quite literally air out your dirty laundry and stuff you've possibly kept hidden from your wives. I'm not sure what just happened. I could have sworn he was about to turn us away, but then he changed his mind? At least ever the only one to be able to just not know what's going on. Suddenly all those hours Tataru passed cavorting and capering at the Forgotten Night seem rather better spent. Do they not? Oh yeah, the Forgotten Night. That's the bar that she technically spent most of her time at because, well, the Scions were on the run, so the Scions had to take refuge in Ishgard. And, well, she wasn't able to procure an office, so she had to spend her time in the only bar where everyone met. Everyone from all walks of life, all seats of, poor and rich people went to get drinks and shit. And yeah, she kind of, yeah, Tataru just became very dangerous. Without a sword. Without a weapon. That said, I intended to press the point more obliquely, and there was something disconcerting about the pleasure Tataru took in making Captain Carvalane squirm. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. There was something chilling about that. I kid you not. I made sure that I held my tongue. Everyone is equal at the bar, yo, dead ass. No, but I kid you not. I made sure I was very careful of what I said ever around Tataru before I eventually became the leader of the Scions. I say we should heed the captain's advice and attend to our own preparations while they ready the vessel for departure. Tataru and I will procure the necessary supplies. Alice, I should be grateful if you would use the time to debrief Orianger on recent developments. You may also wish to review the relevant safety procedures in the event of an emergency at sea. How very prudent of you. Very well, I shall go and speak with him. What of Lexarius, Mary, and Lise? I would like the two of you to return to Revenant's Toll and speak with our Doman allies. I fear we know too little of their homeland, and any information they can provide would be most welcome. When we have completed our respective tasks, we will reconvene here at the ferry docks. Agreed? Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Mary, Lexarius. One sec. Sorry. Checking shit on my phone. Alright. Now we're here with Lise. What are we doing? Well, here we are. We need to talk to lots of people, so I think we should split up. I'll ask around at the House of Splendors. You take the Rising Stones. I'll meet you here after. Got it? Okay. Higiri. Oh, Home. You're truly planning to travel to Doma? I do not know what to say. Forgive me, I shall aid you to the best of my ability. Ours is a beautiful land, nestled on the eastern coast of Othard, along the banks of the One River. Our nation thrived, proud and free, until the Guardians came 25 years ago. The river was our lifeblood, free to travel and to fish, but travel was soon restricted, and now the river belongs to none. Greetings, Mixarius, Mary. What brings you to the toll this eve? What? You are for Doma? Heavens! You Scions have shown us naught but kindness, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine you would fight for our homeland. For 25 years we suffered under their tyranny, and then we spied an opportunity. The Emperor, dead. Garlemald in chaos. It seemed the time was ripe. Beneath our Lord's banners we gathered, and fought to reclaim our nation. But when Xenos arrived with the 12th Legion, It was over in an instant. Oh gosh. Over in an instant is crazy work. Naught would bring me greater joy than to join you on your journey. However, Lady Yugiri made it clear that we were to remain here and safeguard the community we have built. What is it, my friend? You look as though you have something to ask. Then you go to join Yugiri and Gosetsu in the fight fills me with such joy. Forgive my exuberance. You require information, yes? We of the Nage clan have served Doma faithfully for generations. My ancestors held positions within Doma Castle, even. Now it is home to the Imperial Viceroy's witch and a host of men and Magitech. To think that what was once the shining symbol of our heritage, and the seat of dear Lord Kalen, has become a den of Garlean dogs. They don't seem to like, their new occupiers, or rather, their new neighbors. Man, Domans really aren't good neighbors, are they? I'm joking. I'm joking. Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? The older Domans I spoke with tried to teach me all about Far Eastern customs and the importance of formality and politeness. I'd like to think Eorzeans can be just as stiff and stuffy as anyone, especially as Guardians, but anyway. Did you know they eat with sticks? It wasn't all that hard, actually. Or at least that's what I thought until they told me I was holding them wrong. And then when I spoke with the younger Domans, they just rolled their eyes and told me it was all a load of stupid old... Okay, wow. What you learned sounds a lot more useful. Unless someone invites us for dinner, of course. I hope they do. Not without incident. Oh boy, here we go. The first dungeon. Right, no point waiting around here, is there? We should head back to Limsa Lamenta. Alphino said to meet at the ferry docks, I think. Back to Limsa. Arcanist Guild. It is the closest one there, thankfully. You are returned, Luxarius, Mary. I trust you learned much from our Doman friends in Revenant's Toll. I'm eager to hear all, though that can wait until we have left port. We will have time enough to talk on our journey to Kugane. Our spice-trading friends have completed their preparations. Assuming you have completed yours, you may inform the deckhand that we are ready to depart. And so am I, too. Oh, they're over here. Oh. All set, lad. I'll see you to the ship, if so. Board the Misery. Oh my gosh. Of course it's called the fucking Misery. There's gonna be a right pain in the ass to... Whoa. That's not bad. That's a pretty cool ship. Oh, Orianger.
Be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
Hey, our boy.
Tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import. Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Huh?
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
Oh, trust me, hearing this once more, I know exactly what he's talking about.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
Trust me when I say, at first I didn't understand. Looking back on, like, hearing him say it now, knowing what I know, I understood everything.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
Oh, oh, there we go.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
There we go. She got her iconic rapier.
It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Hey, there you go.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
The fact that this guy was the runaway royal.
Set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others, and take care.
Damn it. Freaking laptop shut down on me.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself. Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
Is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Captain! You're needed on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Oh boy.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But Some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Right. Almost forgot about this part.
If you will excuse me a moment.
Oh, for the love of...
Might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, actually, before all that, I need to do something real quick. Here we go. Let's... Oh, one more thing. No. There we go. So that we're not skipping the cutscenes of even the, what's it called? Of the dungeons, so you can know exactly what's happening. Odd. Most odd. Well, do you have any idea what's going on? No. As the men said, despite the absence of wind and current, the misery is somehow being pulled off course. Well, why not fire up the cerulean engines you have hidden below? An excellent suggestion based on knowledge you should not have. Alas, our engines appear to be malfunctioning for reasons that escape my engineers at present. I'm telling you, Captain, it's them. Things the lads saw. Things? I don't suppose I could convince you to attempt something more descriptive. An adjective, for example. Seawolf superstitions and fairy tales, not more. But if you must know, the things which he is so reticent to name are the souls of deceased women said to lure sailors to their deaths. Preposterous? Yes, indeed. If it is neither the sea nor the weather which is responsible, then it is probably a predatory entity of some sort. Perhaps a siren or some such. For all we know, it could be a fellow spice trader employing magics to seize and plunder passing vessels. Regardless, we have but one recourse, to let the current take us where it will, and deal with whatever we find there. What a thoroughly pragmatic suggestion. Oh, I am beginning to like you, girl. Once we arrive at our destination, my crew shall remain with the ship to defend it while we venture forth to deal with the cause of our troubles. Oh, we? As in he's joining us. Then it is settled. I know not what awaits us, but it will rue the day it reeled us in. Ah, boy. And the dungeon is now available. The Siren Song Sea. There we go. Hey, that's not bad. That's cool. Alright. Whee! What the fuck? Cheeseburger pizza? That sounds diabolical.
No quarter!
Seems you've arrived. Go on and greet our host. Patch up the ship. We can punch them, we can deal. Oh gosh. Whoops.
Take this!
Reflection of Karlavos. Wait, a reflection? Interesting. Lugot. Well, well, a ghost.
I hope you like it.
I'm sorry, what?
I have my pride.
Oh wait, I don't need any of that. All right, no fight. You good, bro? You haven't said anything. Oh wow. A ghost ship? Quite literally a ghost ship. What could you possibly be multitasking? Ah, shoot. Wrong one. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need anything from here.
Away with you!
Here it comes!
Focus. Release!
What, the boss? The Isle of the Dead. Ah. Oh, come on. Come off it. You bitch.
Away with you!
Oh, seriously? I did nothing to deserve this!
I hope you like it.
There he goes saying sus shit again. It's unsettling, I'm sorry, but it is unsettling when the guy literally says, I hope you like it rough. Like, what? Excuse me?
Take this!
Yeah, very sus.
Away with you!
Here it comes!
Away with you!
Alright, we've gone through like 2 bosses. That means after this battle, we're on to the final boss. Yep. Ah, shoot.
I have my pride.
There we go. shoot. 1 sec. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's weird. Alright. You can't lie though, they're killing it with the soundtrack. Uh-oh. Oh, morbid retreat. Uh-oh.
Away with you!
Nope. Yeah, jutsu to just end it all. I leveled up from this? Huh, cool. Hey. I'm playing a game? No, I didn't hear my phone because I had headphones over both my ears. Not, well, I mean, because I was playing a game? Well, it means that, I don't know, I honestly didn't expect you to just want to call because you said you didn't want to talk to me because you thought I was a liar. Jada, I'm not lying to you though. I even sent you literally a video of me and my notes. And literally the stream. The class. You still don't believe me. No, it's not because you don't believe me. Because she's still calling me a liar. But... no, it's not. It's the fact that you're acting like this. I don't know why.
Word from the Misery. Repairs are complete, and we may resume our journey without further delay.
What attack?
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
Okay. What happened? What intruded? Oh no. Oh my gosh, Jada. I'm pretty sure it's not. It would still try to, you know, be flying around. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, after this set of cutscenes, Jin, if you can still hear me, I'm gonna close it here.
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane. The only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma.
Oh, yeah.
All the colors of the rainbow.
Ooh la la.
All the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
It's Lise talking to Papalimo. Okay, well, that's that, and good. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. We'll continue once I have, you know, actually, let's talk real quick. Congratulations, you now stand in Kugane, the western port in Hingashi. Regrettably, the only port in this nation open to foreign trade. Oh, and I do apologize for the unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was much appreciated. Alright, there we go. Now we're ending it. Appreciate you joining me today, Jin. In any case, good night. Peace out.